Hello guys, the Volvo XC40 is one of the cars commonly used by Trafikverket for the Swedish driving license practical exam. In this video, I will walk you through the most important control sticks, buttons and features inside the Volvo XC40 so you know exactly what to expect during your test. There are two control sticks on either side of the steering wheel. The one on the left side is mainly used for controlling the car's lighting functions. The one on the right side is primarily used for operating the windshield wipers. Let us start by looking at the functionality of the stick on the left side of the steering wheel in detail. The small white line, the one I marked with the red circle, shows the current lighting mode. Right now, the white line is pointing to the off position. Now I have rotated the knob one step forward, so that it points to the parking light symbol. And the parking lights are now activated. You can also see the parking light indicator lit up on the dashboard. Parking lights are low-intensity side lights that are used when your car is parked along the roadside in conditions where visibility is reduced. They help other road users see your vehicle without using the full headlights. The next position after the parking lights is the dipped headlight setting. Now I have turned it on. The dipped headlights are active, and you can clearly see the light illuminating the car parked in front of me. I will switch the dipped headlight off for a moment so you can see the difference in brightness and how much less the area in front of the car is illuminated. After the dipped headlight setting, we have the auto mode. When the knob is pointing to the auto marker, the car will automatically switch on the dipped headlight when it becomes dark or when the light conditions require it. In this mode, only the dipped headlights will turn on automatically. The main beams will not activate unless you enable them. To activate the auto main beam, I push the knob forward. Now the automatic main beam feature is turned on, and you can also see the auto high beam symbol on the dashboard. In this setting, the dipped headlights will still come on whenever it is dark, but the main beam will automatically turn on when the road ahead is clear and there are no cars approaching from the opposite direction. As soon as another vehicle is detected, the main beam will switch off by itself. This is the setting you should use most of the time while driving. You can now see that the auto main beam symbol turns off when I push the knob forward one more time. This means that the automatic main beam feature is now deactivated. To activate the high beam manually, you simply push the stick forward. As you can see, the main beam symbol appears on the dashboard. In this mode, the high beam stays on constantly until you switch it off yourself. That means, even if a car is approaching from the opposite direction, the high beam will not turn off automatically. And you could potentially dazzle the other driver. You can see the high beam lighting up the car in front of me when it is turned on manually. To turn off the manual high beam, simply pull the stick toward yourself. As soon as I do that, the main beam symbol on the dashboard disappears, indicating that the manual high beam is now off. To flash the main beam, you simply pull the stick towards yourself. You can see the main beam symbol briefly appear on the dashboard each time I flash it. Outside, you can also see the high beam reflecting on the car in front of me. Flashing the main beam is commonly used to communicate with other drivers. For example, to warn them or to signal that you are giving way. The button marked with the red circle controls the rear fog light, while the button marked with the green circle controls the front fog light. Fog lights are high-intensity lights designed to improve visibility in conditions like thick fog, heavy rain, or snow. When I press either button, the corresponding fog light symbol appears on the dashboard, confirming that the light is turned on. To switch the fog lights off, you can press the same button again. The indicator is a control you will use the most while driving. As you probably know, pushing the stick down activates the left indicator, and pushing it up activates the right indicator. If you push the stick lightly without fully engaging it, the indicator will blink 3 times and turn off automatically. In the center section below the screen, you can see 3 buttons. The first one is the hazard light button, which is used to warn other drivers if there is a danger or emergency on the road. When you press the hazard light button, all 4 indicators blink simultaneously. Press the button again to turn the hazard lights off. The next 2 buttons are for the front and rear demisters. These buttons are used to defog the front and rear windshields. In rainy or snowy conditions, the windshields can become fogged up, which reduces visibility. In these situations, you need to press the demister button. This activates a stream of warm air that clears the fog from the windshield. When I press the front demister button, you can hear the sound of the air blowing. And you can also see the demister symbol appear on the screen, indicating that the system is active. Now let's look at the functionality of the stick on the right side of the steering wheel. This stick is primarily used to control the front and rear windshield wipers. When the stick is in the lowest position, the wipers are completely off. If you want to wipe the windshield just once, you press the stick downward briefly. It will spring back to its original position, and the wipers will swipe the windshield a single time. This is useful when there is only a small amount of water or dirt on the windshield. Just enough that 1 or 2 quick wipes will clear it. When I push the stick upward, the front wipers turn on. And the higher I move the stick, the faster the wipers will operate. When I move the stick 1 step up, the wipers activate at a slow, continuous speed. If I move the stick 1 more step up, the wipers speed increases, and you can see the wipers moving faster. Pushing the stick all the way up sets the wipers to their maximum speed, which is useful in heavy rain. The 3 modes that I just demonstrated are manual wiping modes. This means that the wipers will continue to operate at the selected speed whether it is raining or not. But there is another mode, which you activate by pressing the button I marked with the red circle. This is the automatic rain sensing mode. In this mode, the car will activate the wipers only when it detects water on the windshield. Right now, the stick is in the off position, so the wipers will not move even if the windshield gets wet. To show this, I will step out and spray water on the windshield. As you can see, the wipers do not start because the wiper control is still off. Now I press the button for the auto mode. You can see the auto wiping symbol appear on the dashboard, confirming that the feature is active. I will go out again and spray more water on the windshield. Since auto mode is now active, you can see the wipers immediately start cleaning. The more water I spray, the faster the wipers operate. The other function of this stick is to activate the windshield washer. When I pull the stick towards myself, the front washer sprays fluid on the windshield, and the wipers start wiping automatically. The rear wiper is controlled by the small switch located at the tip of the wiper stick. Right now, the rear wiper is off. When I move this switch to the next position, the rear windshield wiper activates and starts swiping. If I want to clean the rear windshield using the washer, I push the stick forward. This activates the rear washer, which sprays fluid on the rear window. If I hold the stick forward, the washer sprays continuously while the wiper keeps wiping at the same time. This is useful when the rear window is very dirty and needs a more thorough clean. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you find the information useful. If you don't want to miss my next upload, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified.